被吊车高高举起的汽车底盘下方，教官和学员正在研讨电动车的结构、运作原理以及如何维修等问题。这里是澳洲南边的塔斯马尼亚岛，尽管地处偏远，仍不免受到电动车风潮的影响。不管是皮卡、SUV 或家庭房车，电动车除了外表和传统的汽柴油引擎车辆相似，无论是机械结构、车内电路配线都完全不同。因此，不止经销商要懂电动车，负责维修的技术人员一样要把电动车从里到外搞透透。
Definitely a lot more complicated, the electrical side of things.
除了结构复杂，电动车维修还有一定的危险性。
We're dealing with systems that are upward of towards 800 volts, so serious injury and in some cases electrocution are realities.
即使如此，从事汽车相关行业的人只能力求适应新环境。
We're going to have to if we want to stay in business. Electric cars are coming. It's the way of the future, and we're going to have to adapt to it, and pretty quickly.
当然，也有从事修车行业几十年的资深师傅认为，汽柴油车辆仍旧够多，多到他们不需要了解电动车。
Many of the mechanics that I've spoken to have said, "Hey, I'm in my 50s. Why would I bother to learn that new stuff now? I got enough to keep me busy till I retire." So I think there's a degree of reticence just to change, and that's understandable.
澳洲媒体的报道指出，电动车的需求只会越来越强劲，所以不只是经销商与维修技术人员，包括道路救援等等所有和车辆相关的行业，都必须加紧脚步，跟上时代。公视新闻徐这样编译。